All right. So this discussion is to give you idea about the mini project. So I normally name it as mini project, but it's more of assessment, small assessment. Uh, so what you guys supposed to do in this assignment or the mini project is to get a particular standard, because we have discussed about standards and it's very related to uh, your curriculum. So you have to select a standard other than what we have learned. So I have taught ISO 27000, and also I have discussed PCI DSS, ITIL, and all these things, right? So, but select a different standard, right? So it can be ISO 27000, sorry, ISO 22000, right? So it can be ISO 31000, or it can be another standard like CMMI, right? Something related to especially IT security, and any other standard. So you have to select a standard first, right? And then you are supposed to do a detailed study about it, right? So the second, of course, is to do a detailed study. So detailed in the sense that you have to have some good materials to cover the standard in and out, starting from the inception of the standard, the implementation of the standard, so what to be covered. So those things have to be discussed. And your output should be, as assignment, you have to prepare, so we'll say because this is your only assignment, so we'll have a 1 hour video created, right? Explaining everything, the history of the standard. So these are things that you can cover. The requirement of the standard, why you're in the standard. So I will type it. I think I can type. Yeah. So okay, that's not good. Okay, requirement. Why do we use this particular standard? Um, Requirement, and also the process, right? Process, and also the controls and standards, controls, and also implementation guideline. So you can cover a lot of things, right? So you can cover all this. So you can have one video and also documentation with that. So documentation also, I'll give you kind of a idea. So you'll have to have 10, at least 10 pages. So this, of course, at least, right? 1 hour at least, and also 1 hour, 10 pages at least. So those are the things you have to do. So then today is 15th, and I'll give you 2 weeks more than enough. So 1st of May you have to submit this. All right. So basically this is your assignment. So if that's clear, what we'll do is next week we are going to have a session uh, to discuss about specifically about any questions Q&A related to the assignment, and also we have to now discuss about the exam, right? Final exam format and everything. So we have got some guideline also from the management and the faculty. So we have to deal with those guidelines, and I'll discuss with you guys also. And I understand. So we had few issues in the corona case. So we try to manage it there. Everyone is comfortable with that. So we have to have a good discussion about it. So please come to the discussion. I will create a Teams account, and I will invite you all for a discussion, right? So that I'll do, and upload the links. And upload the links, and I will discuss it on the online discussion. Right, okay. So now, so I will take you to some examples. So you can go to iso.org, right? And you can find plenty of standards, right? So please don't select the standard. Now see, there are even standards related to standards related to health and all these things, which might not be directly related to what we are learning. But of course, you can select the standard which is related. Don't select ISO 27000 PCI DSS ITIL because we have done that. Even 9001 is okay, but select a standard which is more relevant for the study. So Okay, so how do you find standards? So if you go here, you can go popular standards, right? And of course you can search the catalog here, or you can browse, right? So those two options are there. So these are the popular standards, right? So this is what we have covered. So I believe that you all have done my course. I have gave it for free. So please go to the course and complete it. And also you can share your certificate. Okay, practical approach to ISO website. Okay, so this is my course. Okay, so yeah, so this is the course. So please go and complete this because I gave you the vouchers, so you can do it for free. So normally it's almost like $20, so but you can get it for free. Right. So now once you go to the popular standards, you find other standards. So what are related, you can get a related quite important standard. So if you look here, okay, 31,000 is there, so you can study about that. And then all the standards here are not related other than 31,000. But if you go here, so you can browse by ICS, International Standards, or you can go to browse by TC, right? So you can here also you can find out what is relevant for you is electronics or telecommunication or IT, right? IT is more relevant. Even there can be other areas which is relevant. If you go to IT, there's plenty here. There's IT security, right? And general IT, so we'll open that as well. And things like networking, if you are coming from that background, you can use that. So you can select something relevant to you, which is good for your jobs also. I know some of you do cloud computing, so you can select those areas. Okay? So once comes to security, so you see there are several standards, right? So that's a lot actually. So you can select some top level standard, right? So this is for you can see different standards, right? But you'll be able to find the details of this. Some of these details are locked down, so you'll not be able to find any. But just search in Google and find whether you have draft copies. So if you don't have much of information for you to handle, don't select that place. So so there's a long list of standard. 27,000 is what we have covered. Right? There also you can get a substandard if you want to, but please talk to me if you want to get any clarification. So if you don't have a lot of students in this class, I can directly talk to you and give my observations, right? So these are, see, you can see the networking, when it comes to networking and things like that, you have the ISO, IEC, and IEEE also like connected, they're doing it. Right, and then in cloud computing, so you have the cloud computing ones, so there are plenty there also. So these things are also kind of related these days because we do these related things in this time. So you can find a lot of things, right? So similarly, based there you can find plenty of standards which is related to your discipline. So find one and then go to details of the standard. So how the standard is defined, what are the basic concepts. So you have to cover all these things. So basically, this assignment is nothing hard, right? It's basically understand the concepts and you have to reiterate what you have learned. But the thing is, make sure that when you are doing this, try to narrate things where others can really understand, because this video we are going to host it. So make sure that you provide some value, right? So and show how to do this in practical scenario, right? Get some case studies. But only thing, whenever you get anything, please refer those materials. So don't just copy paste and take it. Refer it. It doesn't matter, right? So just say that you're getting these things, right? All right. So that's and also if you have to go beyond ISO standards, you can look at other the technical standards as well. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to go and get standards like that. And also, if you search in YouTube, you can find out a lot of like documentation tutorials on different IT standards, right? So it's always good to refer those things as well. Right? So if you get ERM, enterprise risk management, so if you type in enterprise risk management, you can find a lot of lectures and various standards also you can find out. Alright, so COSO is another sort of a standard. So you can look at those things as well. Hope it's clear, right? So what you're going to do now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set up this environment, the Teams in Microsoft, and I'm going to share all the links, and you guys can register, and then I'll set up the the schedule times for the discussion. So like I told you earlier, we'll discuss about the assignment as well as, so basically I'll ask you a Q&A, and also then we'll discuss about the final exam format. So there are three formats actually we'll discuss in the online session. We can have MCQs, or we can have kind of a structured questions, or this is assuming that you do it online, right? And we can have like 24 hour, like some length time assessment. So we'll discuss about it. All right. So thank you guys. So please work on the assessment. So deadlines are coming. So May 1st. So we'll try to do a good job and go for good scores. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.